Hi guys. Okay, open to your vocab notes. I've got 4 new words for you today. Try again to use the context clues to come up with the definitions, but because the Darwin reading was so tough, I put some pictures in to help you with that. The first word today is incipient. Darwin writes, "Again, it may be asked, how is it that varieties, which I have called incipient species, become ultimately converted into good and distinct species, which in most cases obviously differ from each other far more than do the varieties of the same species?" What do you think Darwin means by incipient? If these are species which ultimately are going to be converted, before they're converted, they're considered incipient. Look at the picture. At what stage is the organism in the picture? You can pause the video if you want to think about it for a while. Incipient means beginning or about to happen. You'll often hear phrases such as, he had an incipient anger. That means the anger is just budding. Or she felt an incipient love. That meant she was just falling in love. The second word is immutable. Darwin writes, "I'm fully convinced that species are not immutable, but that those belonging to what are called the same genera are lineal descendants of some other and generally extinct species, in the same manner as the acknowledged varieties of any one species are the descendants of that species." What do you think Darwin means by immutable? If you know anything about evolution or natural selection, you can probably figure it out just by thinking why Darwin would say species are not immutable. What did Darwin propose about all species? Take a look at the picture. That's a picture of something that's not immutable. I'm sorry, that's a picture of something that is immutable. Got confused by the double negative. Immutable means unchangeable. So Darwin believed that species were changeable, therefore not immutable. The next word is cosmogonists. Darwin writes, "It makes the words of God a mere mockery and deception. I would almost as soon believe with the old and ignorant cosmogonists that fossil shells had never lived, but had been created in stone, so as to mock the shells now living on the seashore." Take a look at the picture and at the context, at the subject of the first clause. What do you think cosmogony has to do with? Cosmogony has to do with the origins of the universe. And the last word is progeny. Again, you can use your knowledge of Darwin in general to figure out this word. Generally, the most vigorous males, those which are best fitted for their places in nature, will leave most progeny. What do you know about Darwin's theory of natural selection? Fit doesn't just mean that you survive, but it also means that you have the most progeny in terms of survival of the fittest. Progeny means offspring. So make sure you have those 4 words and their definitions in your notes, and we'll have a quiz soon.